$59-58, North Davies in triple overtime. Well, what a ball game. I guess that's all you can say. Cougars just never could get on track in that first quarter, second quarter, a little bit in the third quarter, maybe not so much fourth quarter. But like you said, hung in there and got the win. Didn't really necessarily steal it.
It wasn't quite the prettiest basketball play, but they stayed with it and didn't let West Washington get the last shot they wanted, and it really sealed it off good for them.
It tried to go in anyway, but yeah. Well, I think West Washington was looking at it from their perspective this game. They never got far enough away from the Cougars.
Right.
They never gave the knockout punch because then they was just really outplaying the Cougars. Then they played great. I was impressed with their defense. Their shooting's a little streaky.
Yeah.
But everybody's shooting is a little streaky at times. But yeah, that's a tough one to lose. But the Cougars will take the win, 59-58 in triple overtime. I'll let you give the scores. I say we'll see Coach here in a little bit, but I'll let you give your stats.
Had for the Senators, had Wiseman with 2, had Russell with 12, Zink had 5, Abels had 7, Mars had 2, Colton Brown had 14, Tristan Brown had 3, Silas Matt had 13. Then for the Cougars, we had Cohen Stahl with 7, Jordan Knapp with 1, Kobe Lowharder with 8, Wyatt Bishop with 2, Aaron Warner 7, Colin Loniger with 12, Keaton Graber with 10, and Cole Boyd with 12.
What a game for Cole Boyd.
I was going to say, we did do a player of the game. I think it'd have to go to Cole because he really came in and gave him some great spark. Here
comes Coach. I think he might feel like he's a couple years older after that.
Sit down.
Well, Coach Downville joins us. That'll put a few years on your life right there.
Wow. We're right at that point of the season where we got everything in, or most everything. We've played a few games here, got some experience, took some whippings, took some lessons, and now it's time to start putting all this together and get as close to 32 minutes of good basketball as we can. And I think we got better at it today, but getting the ball slapped out of our hands so many times, giving up offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
How many times did we have a chance to take the lead and we missed layups and free throws? If it could go wrong, it kind of did. Yeah. But we found a way, right? We found a way. We were down 5 with 32 seconds left in regulation and came all the way back and tied that thing. And then we were down 2, and Keaton went and got an offensive rebound putback. Yeah. And we just kept digging, man, and you got to have that. There's no way that you can win in March if you don't have guts and toughness. And we for sure got that. Now we got to get more execution and just, we got so many guys learning. Cohen, my gosh, he's learning every time he dribbles the ball. Cole, learning every time he dribbles the ball. Jordan Knapp, every time he's in, still learning. Yeah. Aaron, Keaton, and Cohen are veterans from last year. They got different roles, and they're still learning. I want Aaron to attack so much more. And but again, we're just now getting to that point where we're going to really start nitpicking on things, and couldn't be proud of the kids for hanging in there and finding a way to win. Much better to win 3 overtimes than losing.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. But, this is the kind of game, too. You don't want to – it's pretty hard on the ticker to go 3 overtimes, but you find out who's going to deliver for you in the clutch, basically what you've been saying.
Yeah, we threw the ball inside a couple times. We executed, got to the free throw line. Did a nice job. We had way too many turnovers, probably had 14, 15 turnovers, I think 7 in each half. The first half, we did them to ourselves. Again, we were just a little timid, and as we play more games, we'll come out of that. Yeah.
Well, it was nice to make the plays that needed to be done. Yeah, I know there were some head-scratching times for you, but still ultimately they got it done when they had to. And hats off to West Washington. They were a little better than I thought they would be. Actually,
they played a lot better than what I've seen on film. They made some big shots. They made some big shots, and man, they just attack the offensive glass from.
Yeah,
they attack it from half court and just get a running start. And tonight was the first night we really had trouble with rebounding the basketball. But again, we got some big rebounds when it counted, and found a way to win.
Yep. So you guys will just find a place to chill for a little while.
Well, I mean, we play at 6. Is it close to 6?
It's about 5:30, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real close. It's coming up on 1 o'clock.
So yeah, we're going to my mother-in-law's house. She lives a couple miles away, and we're going to eat and rest and relax and go over to Jac-Cen-Del with some film, and then be back here tonight ready to go at 6. And really disadvantaged Jac-Cen-Del. They're playing the second game, and we just delayed that by about probably a half hour, 45 minutes, so they're not going to get a whole lot of rest either.
Yeah.
You're going to see a team that just flies up and down the floor and shoots the 3-ball like crazy, so we're going to have to be ready to get another one.
Well, I know the clock's ticking, so I'll let you go, but
Yes,
thanks
sir.
so much for the time, and congratulations on the win. Like I said, it's better to win those than lose those, so thanks a bunch.
Thanks.
That's Coach Brent Dowd watching the game. 59-58 North Davies in triple overtime, so congratulations to them, and we will see Coach and the players again as they'll play at 6 o'clock. Loogootee and Jac-Cen-Del are warming up, so he's got a good point there, Jason. Jac-Cen-Del's kind of at the disadvantage, playing second and then playing the first game, and not only that, we pushed the game back on them here with these overtimes. So it won't be a lot of rest for either side, but this is what you deal with. It used to be kind of a regional type deal. Now it's, I guess, semi-state type deal.
Right.
But 2 games in 1 day. But so anyhow, you gave your stats again.
Yeah.
59-58 North Davies in triple overtime, and. So, anything else to add before we sign off for now?
I'd say we just go get some rest and get ready for the next game.
We'll get our rest, and we'll do some. We'll check our film and see how we did, and check the audio. But so, thank you so much, Sarah Dunn, back at the station, and I'm Jonathan Graber, along with Jason Wagner. Thank you so much for listening. Cougars get the triple overtime win. We'll talk to you again about 5:45 later on today as the Cougars take on Jac-Cen-Del. Talk to you then, folks.
Thank you, Sarah. Davis, 59, and West Washington, 58. And, Jack, that's a bunch of tired legs out there between West Washington and North Davis headed to tonight.
Absolutely. I'm more concerned about our light show we got here going on. I thought Christmas was over, but our scoreboard's been flickering on and off consistently since the end of that last game.
Yeah, they're trying to work on it over there, but you keep score, okay?
I guess so.
If nothing else, you keep a running score. But,
more concerned about the time, I think.
Yeah, me too, because we need to get this one going. The consolation, there's no consolation game. It's just a classic, so it's not a tournament, by the way. So Loogootee will not play North Davies regardless, win or lose. They will play West Washington tonight. And judging by what we saw, even though North Davies ended up beating them, West Washington team's a good team. Very young as well. And the thing is, in that game, Jack, West Washington got out to a 10-4, maybe a 12-4 lead. And then once it was caught up, I don't know that any team got more than maybe a 5-point lead. And that was late in the regulation. 45-40 West Washington had on North Davies. And North Davies in the last minute tied it up and won it in 3 overtimes. And Coach Dalrymple has just a way of doing that, doesn't he?
It seemed like a majority of that overtime. It was tied the whole time, and there was a bucket right at the end, but then they matched it each time with a putback in that first overtime. It was something.
Well, Jac-Cen-Del. All right, tell me everything you know about Jac-Cen-Del.
I looked last night to see if I could find any time we've ever played them in softball, baseball, basketballs, volleyball. Couldn't find it anywhere. I'm sure at some point.
No, I don't think so. At some point. I
couldn't
don't think
find
so.
it. The only time I remember seeing Jac-Cen-Del was they were regional champions in 2023 as we were, and they were in the Washington semi-state, and they played, I believe, Rock Creek in the game after us when we lost to Indianapolis Lutheran.
Well, they've had some really good girls teams. I know that over the years. But do you know where they're located?
Louisville-ish.
Louisville-ish? Is that a town?
Yeah. So close to Louisville?
Well, it's actually Osgood, Indiana, which is Ripley County. So I would say more towards Cincinnati, toward the Ohio.
Okay,
but yeah, down in that southeastern part of the
I believe
state.
their initials stand for Jackson Central or Delaware counties, maybe? Maybe those are townships?
I think townships.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. But Jac-Cen-Del, and they're making an appearance. And what John Mullen, who's the assistant athletic director at North Davies, and they're kind of putting this on with the insurance shop. He told me that the plan was for them when they roll in town today to go down to the old gymnasium here in Loogootee and shoot around a little bit just to get the feel of the nostalgia of the old Loogootee High School gym.
We have a practice schedule, and I saw JCD was on there from 10 to 11. I thought that was pretty cool. They got to shoot around there at JFK Gym.
I'm not sure how good the shoot-around does, but I'm sure it's pretty cool for them to go in there in that old gymnasium.
Well, they almost needed a second one with the length of that first game.
Yeah, well, that's true. And they're getting one right now, of course, the warm-ups. The Lions come in at 4-5, and Jac-Cen-Del at 3-4. And the Lions, of course, the last couple of games have played without A.J. Foster, and I think he's going to be back in there today. Of course, we won't know until the starting lineups are announced, but word is he will. He's got a sleeve on that right forearm and elbow, kind of protecting that elbow, but boy, the Lions need him against any sort of quickness, and I'm not sure what Jac-Cen-Del has, but it was a great win without him against Springs Valley just the other night.
Looking at Jac-Cen-Del from here, it looks like they're a pretty good-sized, height-wise team.
They looks like they've got a little height, a little girth.
For sure.
And Loogootee doesn't, for sure.
But we'll beat them on the quickness side.
Well, we hope so. We hope so. We'll see. But again, championship, forget the championship, okay? I'm on the tournament mode. But the game tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll have North Davies against Jac-Cen-Del, and then Loogootee will play West Washington at 7:30 tonight. So those times are set. It's not no matter who wins this or who doesn't. And it's the Lions and Jac-Cen-Del. We'll take a couple minutes, come back with more of our pregame in just a moment. You're listening to Loogootee Lion Basketball on Razor Radio Sports.
With the end of the year approaching, Bobcat of Davies County must move out all grounds maintenance equipment. Home is safe when you're away. Area 1 Protection Services is Southwestern Indiana's choice for the latest in security equipment for both your home and office. Offering the latest technology from cameras you can monitor on your cell phone to complete security systems that cover every window and door at your home or business. Put Area 1 Protection on the job for you. Area 1 Protection offers big city security with the small town monthly fees and local faces and service you know. Call 812-787-0140.
Toys Auto Parts is your Napa Auto Parts source for quality automotive parts for your car or truck. Use their Napa know-how to help you find the right vehicle damage, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done right. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, boats, RVs, and tractors. Stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Toys Auto Parts, in Washington, Shoals, Loogootee, and Jasper.
Hello, I'm Jessica Torres, a board-certified family nurse practitioner at Davies Community Hospital. As a Washington native, caring for the health of my community is more than just my profession, it's my passion. My family and I are deeply involved in the community, and I'm committed to ensuring that every individual receives the highest standard of care. It's a privilege to support the health and well-being of a place I call home. I'm Jessica Torres, one of the people you know providing the healthcare you trust.
The annual Business and Lifestyle Expo, presented by Shake Broadcasting and the Davies County Chamber of Showcasing our Davies County businesses. To sign up for booth space, contact the radio station at 812-254-9269. But hurry, space is limited to the first 25 vendors on board. Save the date and join us at the Business and Lifestyle Expo, Saturday, February 1st from 9 till noon at the Washington Conservation Club.
Craig Bateman, Jack Fellers back at Jack Butcher Arena. Where's Alan Williams, you ask? That's what I want to know. Where's Alan Williams? Alan's enjoying the sunshine of Florida. Of course, it may be rainy down there. I don't know, too. But beautiful day here.
It is.
And nice warm day. We hope that the bad weather that's expected in the Midwest, Southwest, or Southeast, I guess, stays away. Because you get temperatures like this, it gets a little dangerous. So we hope everybody's safe as we go out throughout the evening.
A year ago today, we traveled to Eastern Green for that single game against Owen Valley, December 28th last year. And I remember it snowed real hard that day, but it was real warm and melted real quick.
Well, the Bobcat Classic, of course, was during this time for so many years, named different things, of course. The Bobcat Classic in North Davies did a terrific job. So many really good teams coming down and up. You know, Brownstown Central, of course, Fort Wayne teams. It was an amazing tournament. I guess it had its course. It ran its course. And but they still wanted to do a tournament, a holiday tournament. And this is what we've got, not a tournament, but a classic. And again, Loogootee will play Jac-Cen-Del in a moment. And again, if you missed it, 3 overtimes. North Davies and Coach Dalrymple win over West Washington 59-58 in the opener. And North Davies will play Jac-Cen-Del tonight at 6 o'clock. And Loogootee will play West Washington at 7:30. All right, well, let's talk about the ladies real quick. Jack Fellers, of course, 7th grade girls coach and very involved in the ladies program. They're off until next Saturday.
Correct.
A single game at Clay City. I say a single game. It's an afternoon game, but we have a double game because that night we'll be back here for a Gibson Southern boys game against the Lions. But, well, what's your impression so far about the team? Both boys and girls have missed a key element for a couple of games in their season, and it's made a difference. But what's your impression of the Lady Lions, given the expectations you had going into the season?
It's going to be a little while before we get Ava Jeffers back, but I think we played really well without her. We've come out 2 games, I believe, now without her. Barre, we played right with them. They're a tough team. And then Springs Valley, we had good guard play from our freshmen. They played better. We got Sophia to hit a 3. Heckard hit some against Barre. And I think that we've been playing much better here. Hopefully we come out to Clay City. We can continue to do so. And then when we get Ava back in, she'll fit right in and get ready for the sectional. Well,
Elena Diamond, of course, was spectacular against Bar Reeve, and so was Madison Wagner. And then Elena had a little bit of an off night, certainly in the first half, came alive in the second half the other night, and it was Madison Wagner again coming through. So we're going to need that sort of diversity among scoring and rebounds, and I think we're starting to get it. And as the freshmen grow up, this is going to be an entirely different team by sectional than what we saw at the beginning of the year.
You would really think so. And when you bring Ava back, it's going to look completely different from what it is now. And you have Madison playing so well, getting every rebound. She stole a few from Elena, I feel like, a couple times the other night. They could have both had double-doubles, but they're playing really well right now, and it's exciting. I think that we're going to be making a good push right at the right time.
So the Lady Lions are 5-7 and kind of pushing for 500, which I think by most people's counts would be a good year given kind of the stair step that we've had over the last couple of years. It'd be nice to even get it better than that, of course, but the important thing is to be as good as you can at tournament time. And that tournament will be again down at Bar Reeve this year. And you know what? It's just a little more than a month away.
It is. It's, February 4th would be the Tuesday night of the sectional. But I lost my train of thought, Greg. What was I going to say?
I don't know, I've never done that before, Jack. But anyway.
I had something there, and it just rolled right off my – did not roll off my tongue.
Even if it rolls right in the middle of the game off the tip of your tongue, throw it out there, all right? All right, we'll take another break, come back. We're just about ready to start. We'll be talking guys basketball. Jac-Cen-Del making their first ever visit to Jack Butcher Arena against the Lions, coming up on Razor Radio Sports.
Having trouble with your cable company? Do the prices keep going up?
mouth-watering homemade favorites for you to enjoy. So start your year out right and dine with us at Skull's Fast Food Restaurant, 2 miles north of Loogootee on Highway 231.
On the court, Kingston. Find us online at infarmbureau.com. And stop knocking on wood.
To Jack-Cen-Del Arena for a full day of basketball, and outside maybe a few other things. There's not many places I'd rather be on a Saturday if you're going to spend a full day than right here at Jac-Cen-Del Arena. We've done it a time or two.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
And we're just about ready to go. Jac-Cen-Del, they are the Eagles. Right? Yeah, they are. Okay. I had to look down. That just came off the tip of my tongue. It sounded like I knew what I was talking about. Come down. I did. All right, so the starting lineups for Jac-Cen-Del and the Lions getting ready to be announced by Greg Johnson. We'll get him right along with him.
Here are the starting lineups. First for the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles.
All right, for the Eagles, it looks like Johnny Newhart, 6'2" senior, will start at one guard. Landon H. Chase Youngman's our leading scorer. And James Barton-Honey, say that fast and they won't know that you're, just say it confidently, right? And then the other starter for them is Luke Simon. So the Lions senior Wade Walton will start. AJ back in the lineup. AJ Foster is at that right sleeve. Flexible sleeve. Over his arm, elbow. Will Lyon, sophomore. Freshman Cooper Van Hoy. Junior Christian Garcia. And the Lions will go Gunnar Fox, Seth Salmon. You know you played 2 games. You got the entire JV roster to play with if you want. I'm sure Paxton Harvin will get in there a little bit. But you don't want to go 3 overtimes like the first game did.
I'm not sure if their shortest kid would be our tallest kid on our team.
Probably not. Yeah, they're pretty decent size. And it'll be James Barton-Honey, a junior, 6'4", jumping against A.J. Foster. And, the official gave him an early tap, and it went to Jac-Cen-Del. So they'll get the first crack at it. Johnny Newhart. Lions in man-to-man. Barton-Honey, now they go over to Simon. Simon looking now out top. They get it to Youngman. Lions 4-5. Jac-Cen-Del 3-4. Luke Simon looking for somebody. Garcia out there on him. Dribbles left. Hands off to Newhart. Newhart 3-ball. That's no. Weak side rebound. Cooper Van Hoy grabs it. Lions on the run. And they get it up quickly to Wade Walton. Down low. Christian Garcia. There's 2. Well, that was quick. A Van Hoy rebound. Pass to Walton and Garcia. And 2-0 Lions. 45 seconds in. H has the ball. Simon 3. No. Rebound into the hands of Cooper Van Hoy. That's 2 at this rate. He's going to have 91 rebounds. Another they almost did the exact same thing. Walton to Garcia, but Barton-Honey was right in the passing lane. A great job of anticipation by him. Lions Jack running the floor well, though, early here in this ballgame. Now there's a whole lot of holding going on over there. It's just a matter of who they call. It's going to be on Wade Walton. So Walton picks up the foul. First of the ball game. 2-0 Lions. Newhart. Barton-Honey. There's Newhart now. Down low goes to Barton-Honey. Nice move down low. Couldn't get it to go.
Contact.
Out of bounds to Loogootee. Off of Simon. Yeah, a lot of contact down there that was not called. And 2-0 still the score, the Lions. A couple of transitions, one a basket and the other taken away, a turnover. And AJ's not touched the ball yet. Now he has. Foster with Newhart guarding him. Driving. Off the glass, a little hard, no good. Rebound into the hand of Newhart of Jac-Cen-Del. Here come the Eagles. 2-0 Lions. Nice pass down to Barton-Honey. He laid it in. Kind of a backdoor cut there. Aish had the pass. We're tied 2-2.
Lions pushing the ball up the floor in transition even after a made bucket real quick.
Now Will Lyons goes off the glass. He got it to roll in 4-2 Loogootee. Lyon had 20 points his last time out. He's averaging in double figures. 2 in double figures for the Lions. He and A.J. Foster. Pardonani now the ball almost stripped away by Walton. They get it over in the corner. Simon. And they throw it away. That should be Loogootee basketball. It is. With a 4-2 lead, they got a little too much hurry that time. So, yeah, as you pointed out, Jack, the Lions coming out quick in transition. Now they'll walk the ball up, get it in the half court. Lyon to Van Hoyt. A.J. Foster trying to get back in the swing of things here after missing a couple. Lyon over to Garcia. Garcia with the only basket so far off the pass from Walton. Lyons going to the hoop again. This one's blocked by Pardonani. Got his own rebound and missed a bunny. Missed the bunny. And now it's on the floor. And what's the call? I think a timeout called by Jac-Cen-Del.
Looks like it.
It is. Well, Will Lyon had a tough shot. Then he had an easy shot. And he missed them both. 4-2 our score, 5:15 left, first quarter. We'll take a break. Lions up on Razor Radio Sports.
Attention farmers, it's the wrap up the year sales event at Washington Chrysler Center. And that means big savings on all new Ram trucks. Choose a new 25 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab, now with $10,000 off as low as $56,248. The new Ram 2500s. And there are a few 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds, now with $8,000 in savings at $47,020. Put a red bow on it and drive your new ride home today.
Back in with the basketball. Will Lyon had a block shot and then missed one, and Jac-Cen-Del has an opportunity to tie or take the lead here. 5:15 to go, first quarter. Pardonani's 6'4", handles the ball pretty well out there as well. Newhart driving, pull-up jump shot, tough shot, couldn't get it to go. A.J. with a rebound, he pushes it up middle. Foster looks right, drives right, kicks it out to Lyon. Lyon started to drive, brings it out, drives again, goes up again, tough shot off the right glass, and Will Lyon got that one. Boy, he is not hesitant to go to the basket. 6-2, Loogootee lead. Simon, handoff. Newhart, no. Pardonani rebound, no. And Foster had it in his hands. Pardonani grabbed it. Now it's on the floor with a little bit of scrum here, and I think they're going to call. I don't know what they're going to call.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, so it'll be Loogootee basketball on the possession. 6-2 Loogootee. After that 3 overtime game, this one needs to go quick.
Jac-Cen-Del plays that first game tonight, correct?
Yep, 6 o'clock.
They'll be on short rest.
They'll play North Davies. Walton down to Foster, low post. Foster driving, tough shot, no call, got it anyway. Falls to the floor, A.J. Foster. A little bit of contact there, don't you think? 8-2, Loogootee 6-point lead. Midway through the first quarter. Jac-Cen-Del Eagles. Ace driving, fouled, couldn't get it to go. 2 shots coming. And not sure who they got that on.
That'll be the second on Wade Walton.
So Walton picks up his second foul, team second.
Second of the game.
Second of the game. And Ash will shoot the first, left it short. Barely drew iron there. They'll bring in player off the bench, so will the Lions. Gunnar Fox comes in for the Lions. And for them, it's Darian Grisham. Second free throw by Ash. Left it short again. Both of them barely draw iron.
Gunnar coming right in and getting a rebound.
Fox gets the rebound. 8-2 Loogootee. Walton sits on the bench with those 2 fouls. Lyon gets a pick from Fox. Now he picks up his dribble. Fox down to Lyon. Lyon left-handed screen, and that may be, they called a foul. I thought it might even be goaltending. I thought maybe his hand went up under the net. I think they are going to count it. Well, let's see what they do here. Basket's good.
Yes.
10-2. They did call goaltending.
Don't see that very often. High school basketball.
No.
So
and a foul.
And one.
No, you don't see that very often at all on the 1A level. It wasn't like he got his hand way above the rim, but the ball was on its way down. So give the bucket to Lyon, and he makes the free throw, and he's off to a heck of a start here.
7 of our 11.
11-2 Lions. That foul was on Newhart. His first, team's first. So good start by the Lions, up by 9. Pardonani looks top of the key and almost threw it away. Went through one defender's hand. Ends up in Johnny Newhart's hand. Now it does get away, and Will Lyon gets the steal. Lyon will bring it up. Over to Garcia. Garcia out to Foster. Foster hands off. Cooper Van Hoy. Pull up jump shot. No. And rebound into the hand of Pardonani. They'll get it to Youngman. Youngman hasn't had the ball much. He's one of the better scorers. He's got it now. Foster has drawn the assignment on him. Tries to back him down. Forced a shot. Got it to go. Wow. That's Chase Youngman. 11-4. Lions push it up with Foster. Garcia down low post. Covered up. Garcia 3. Nope. Rebound Youngman. So the Lions empty on the last couple of possessions. Youngman kicks it out. There's 3. No good by Newhart. And AJ gets up strong for the rebound. He'll go right side now, middle with an 11-4 lead. 2:15 first quarter. Foster gets a screen from Garcia. And he forces one up. Can't get it to go. That one was just too forced. 2 players were on him. Didn't have much chance of going down that time. There's 3 from Youngman. No. Rebound, though, put right back up by Ash. No. And Garcia comes away with it. Van Hoy right side for the Lions over the timeline. Both teams gotten a little cold here as of late. Paxton Arvin will come in at the next break. Minute 45 till the first break of the quarter. Garcia to Fox. Now Foster down low is manning up down there. Let's see if they go to him. AJ's got it. There's a turnaround jump shot. He'll hit that 80% of the time, but didn't hit that one. 11-4. Here comes Grisham down. Tough shot again, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Gunnar Fox. 2 free throws coming for Grisham. 11-4, minute 21 left. Lions on this end, Jack, I think, are forcing just a little bit.
It feels like it. You really like to see Will Lyon go to the basket. The way he's developed has been amazing. It seems like every time he gets to the basket, he gets fouled or gets a really good look at the rim.
Bishop shooting 2 and makes the first. 11-5. So that momentum the Lions had at 11-2 seems to be gone. Pardonani will exit the ball game. So will Youngman. They'll bring back in Luke Simon. And they'll bring in Blake Wagner. So they're going a few off the bench here early on. Free throw by Grisham is good, and it's 11-6. And the Lions will walk it up with Foster. Both teams have been man-to-man so far. Foster doesn't take the screen. He goes the other side, goes up, tough shot. No, but 2 free throws coming for A.J. Foster. You can tell A.J. is just a little rusty, trying to get back into the swing of things. And anytime you have an injury like that with your right arm, you got to be thinking about it on that elbow. But he's not shy. 2 free throws for Foster here. Second team foul on Jac-Cen-Del. AJ's free throw, nothing but net. 12-6 Loogootee.
I'm looking for where Gunnar went. I don't see him. I believe Paxton came in for him, but I'm not sure where he went. There's an open seat on the bench.
Free throw good. Must have went to the tunnel for some attention of something. 13-6 Loogootee. Trying to think on the schedule if Lugootee's had a blowout win yet this year.
Can't think of one.
Nothing comes to mind.
Evansville Day was not super competitive.
Right. And there's a foul on the Lions, and this one's far from that yet, but good start for the Lions. 53 seconds to go in the quarter. That'll be Garcia's first. 4th team foul on Loogootee with 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Simon gets it into Grisham. Out to Newhart. Swinging around to Ash. Ash driving on Cooper Van Hoy, brings it back out. Out top Simon. Simon fakes a three, goes around Garcia, goes up, puts it in, and a foul on Garcia. Garcia took the bait out there, faked the three, went with him, and then he had to play catch up and got him from behind, and a three-point opportunity coming for Luke Simon. Youngman will check back in for Newhart. And it is a 13-9 lead now as Simon makes the free throw on the three-point conversion.
Seth Salmon coming in for Garcia.
Yeah, that's his second foul. So Walton and Garcia already with 2 fouls and already on the bench. First quarter winding down, 37 seconds to go. It's been a good one for the most part, but the Lions had an 11-2 lead. And now a 7-2 run by Jac-Cen-Del makes it 13-9. And a steal on the handoff. Cooper Van Hoy was trying to hand it off to Lyon, and stepping in there was Grisham. Now they can draw even closer with 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Low post. Salmon had it. He saves it off Paxton Arvin. And it will be off of Paxton Arvin. It will stay on this end for Jac-Cen-Del with 9.6 to go.
Really good hustle play by Salmon. It looked like they were going to get an easy layup, and he got in there, got the steal, saved the ball out of bounds.
Grisham will take it inbounds. Does to Simon. Shot is good. Little runner in the lane. And 6 seconds to go, and the lead is 2. Now what's the call here? The clock stopped.
The clock wasn't running, and
there
it goes out.
Yep, and there goes out. They've had problems with the clock here since the first game was over. That triple overtime did a job on it, I guess. So 6.7 seconds to go. Coach Smith kind of threw his hands up. He thought the Lions had a nice little break there.
It felt like it. We were pushing the ball in transition again, even after the made bucket.
And it didn't give them the bucket, by the way. Should be 13-11, right?
Correct, yeah.
And they still didn't give them the bucket. And they said, let's go anyway.
We won't be the ones to correct them. We'll let Jeremy down there figure. There they go. They got the 11 up there.
13-11. Loogootee with the ball with 5.2. Now they'll give a little pressure, making it difficult for the Lions to get up. Lyon may go coast to coast. He does. He goes up and under. Can't get it to go, though. A little weak on the shot. So after a terrific start, not a great finish to the quarter. Lions still lead by 2 after 1. 13-11 on Razor Radio Sports.
M&M Electric, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical service. Since 1986, M&M Electric, your local American Standard dealer you can count on. Our HVAC systems are tested for durability and efficiency, so you can enjoy comfortable air for many years. Plus, you'll have peace of mind knowing we're there when you... for your service or your new professionally installed American Standard heating and air conditioning system. 812-295-4699. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Britt Porter, your Loogootee Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Britt Porter is a proud sponsor of Loogootee Lions on Razor Radio Sports. For all your investment needs, call 812-295-9446 or stop by the office at 101 North Street in Loogootee. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Gunnar Fox has made his way back to the bench. The Lions in foul trouble. Wade Walton very early got 2 and a seat, and Christian Garcia a little bit later in that first quarter, 2 and a seat, but they do have to reset the fouls up there.
Yes, they do.
So the scoreboard's
looks
having
like
a little
Coach
trouble.
Smith won't gamble here, and he'll leave Garcia and Wade on the bench to start the game, start this quarter.
Yep, they'll have to reset those fouls, though, right now.
Haven't noticed yet. We need some flashing light to send down there, Greg.
Yeah, we do.
We seem to notice this stuff.
Well, maybe it's just stuck. So they can tie or take the lead, Jac-Cen-Del can now after trailing 11-2, and Grisham's shot is airborne and air ball and lands into the hands of Foster. That was a 3-ball. Foster drives in. He is fouled on his way to the hoop. 2 more for A.J. Foster. So 13-11 the score. They reset the fouls. We're all square now. 0. Foster 2 free throws. Newhart picked up his first foul. AJ's free throw is good. So the Lions have Walton, Garcia, Fox over there on the bench. In the ball game, Salmon, Paxton Arvin, Foster, Lyon, and Van Hoy. AJ's second free throw, nothing but net also.
4 for 4 from the line so far for Foster. 5 for 5 for the Lions.
And a 15-11 Loogootee lead right now. Pardonani has the basketball out top. Close handoff to Grisham, and that should have been a foul on Lyon, but no call there. And Jac-Cen-Del fans, those who have showed up, didn't like the no call. Simon, Pardonani. A lot of close cuts out there. Pardonani shot, no good. Rebound, Lions. Salmon comes over there with it. He won't go all the way, will he? He pulls up. Says Salmon can't get it to go. He did go all the way. And there will be a possession arrow to Loogootee as Foster battled in for the rebound. You won't see Seth do that very often. He got down about 6 feet from the goal, then turned around and shot it. Didn't go.
If he can figure out how to get that, he sure knows how to get those leak out rebounds.
And it'll be Foster taking it inbounds. Cooper now down to Foster. Foster, low post, 2 more. Little fadeaway jump shot. 17-11.
Foster's worked his way to 8 points now. Early second quarter.
And a foul on the Lions way out front. The Lions continue get the fouls, and a lot of that's just not being quick enough to stay in front of your man. That one's on Lyon, his first, team's first of the quarter. Lions 6-point lead. The scoring mostly from Foster and Will Lyon. Garcia had the first 2 for Loogootee early on. Simon. 3 by Youngman. Good. Wow. Chase Youngman. And it's 17-14. The lead back to 3. Van Hoy, the pass almost taken away, but Grisham will be called for the foul as he got too much of Will Lyon.
Went up there anticipating the pass and hit Will pretty good there.
In for Jac-Cen-Del, number 5, Landon Ash.
Landon Ash will check back in for Jac-Cen-Del. They've been throwing players in and out, knowing they've got 2 games ahead of them. Foster gets around his defender. Reverse layup, 2 more free throws for A.J. Foster. That should go on their big man, Pardonani.
Be his first.
It's only a 3-point game. The Lions jumped out 11-2, and I started talking about blowouts, and here we are. Tight game now. Foster's free throw is good, 18-14. Foster doing most of his damage from the free throw line. Second free throw. Boy, that's a nice touch. I don't think he's hit anything but net on any of his free throws.
6 for 6 from the free throw line for A.J. Foster.
And it's a 5-point Lion lead. Kick out to Grisham, 3. No. Weak side rebound. Pardonani. He goes up and he lays it in over the front iron. Offensive glass rebound makes it a 19-16 3-point game again. Now Van Hoy. Over to Lyon. Lyon. Driving. Cuts up and makes the basket. Boy, he sliced back and laid it in off the glass, and Will Lyon had some good balance there, and it's 21-16. Loogootee lead 5. Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball, Landon Ash. Ash will bring it out. Looks like Gunnar Fox will come back in. 5:30 left here in the first half of play. Lions up by 5. Grisham down low to Luke Simon. Simon goes up. He's fouled. 2 free throws. Says Salmon got him from behind. Yep. Simon's got that little fake, hesitant shot down. First a 3-point shot that got his defender behind him. And then that time, Salmon thought he was going to go up, went up with him. So Simon will shoot 2 shots. Makes the first. Nice touch for a big man, Luke Simon. Fox will check in for Paxton Arvin. Gunnar Fox, 21-17, 5:24 first half.
Feel pretty good if we can keep the lead close here with these 2 starters on the bench.
Second free throw, good. 21-18. Neither team has done any particular pressing full court. It's not really a Lion trait right now. Everybody else seems to do it against Loogootee. Jac-Cen-Del chose not to. Again, 2 games on the day. Foster again, drive in, runner, right hand, no good. putting up the shots early, I'll say that much. Grisham, Simon, between the leg dribble, goes up, tough shot. No, got his own rebound, taken away, stripped by Van Hoy. Van Hoy will come out of there with it. Out of Lion. Lions, have they shot a three? I think Garcia shot one.
There was one. That was the only one we've taken.
Salmon down low. He goes up. God, I love that. Says Salmon.
Yes. Once he figures that out, it's going to make a huge difference for our team.
Nice soft touch for Salmon, and it's 23-18. Lions up 5. Pardonani over to Ash. Ash left-hand dribble. Back to Pardonani. Pardonani kicks it out. Youngman hit a three a moment ago. Now Ash. Foster is out there on Youngman. Does a nice job of keeping the ball away from him. Pardonani runs into traffic, and Salmon picks up the basketball. Here come the Lions. Will Lyon goes right, down low. Gunnar Fox goes up. He's fouled. 2 free throws coming for Gunnar Fox.
Getting a lot of stuff inside this game. You like to see that. Feels like Foster's gotten in there and forced somebody. He's gotten fouled, which is fantastic, and we've got some other stuff inside here, getting us to the line, getting some easy shots.
I'd like to see Solomon and Gunnar Fox go up with it when they get down there. A lot of times Gunnar will throw that back out, but he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws here, and he makes the first. 24-18 Lions. Here comes a couple of more in. Keegan Williamson will come in, and Johnny Newhart will come in. So they're running players in and out. Lions lead is 6. And make it 7. It rolled around, and went in. Gunnar Fox connects on 2.
9 for 9 for the Lions from the free throw line.
Coach Wagner would never say that. He would say they're pretty good.
Maybe that's why Coach Wagner's down there and I'm
that's
up
right.
here.
We're midway through the first half of play. A 7-point Lion lead, 25-18. Their biggest has been 9. Youngman volleyball 3, no. Foster rebound. Foster runs, but he doesn't have the number. He'll bring it back out. AJ Foster driving, lane, pull up, shot, couldn't get it to go. Into the hands of Salmon, out of the hands of Salmon, and Salmon will be fouled. And that may be the 5th team foul. Double bonus for the Lions with 2 free throws here, I do believe. Salmon not the most confident free throw shooter in the world, but the more he gets, the more he'll feel comfortable, and he's looking pretty darn comfortable right now to me. Out on the floor, Seth Salmon, a sophomore. Free throw. Well, that looked good. Is good. Arvin will check in for Gunnar Fox. The lead is back up to 8.
Maybe this is Coach Wagner's problem. Maybe he needs to talk about it more. When's the last time the Lions started 10 for 10 from the free throw line?
You tell me. You're the stat guy.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, right now. Second free throw. Left
There
it short.
goes.
And the rebound out of bounds off of Jac-Cen-Del, Loogootee basketball.
Does it count as a miss if we get the ball back?
I'm afraid it does.
Shoot.
26-18. Salmon went 1 for 2, the first miss for the Lions at the line tonight. And they've been there a bunch. Foster down low, manning up on Youngman. He goes up over him and good. Youngman's got a little height on him, but Foster's so strong. The lead is 10, and now that's the Lions' biggest lead, 28-18. They had cut it to 3. Grisham, back door. The basket made, and Cooper Van Hoy was just completely faked out there, as that basket was by Blake Wagner. Cooper went one way, and he should have gone the other way because it was toward the basket. 28-20, 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Foster gets a screen from Arvin, goes the opposite side, glass, no good. 2 free throws coming for Foster. He can't believe he didn't get that one to go. But he'll get 2 opportunities to make 2 shots.
Several of these takes he's had have been real close to going in and just falling out. But he's hit his free throws so far. He's going to hit them again.
28-20, he's got 2 coming. That's the second foul on Keegan Williamson, who's just in the ballgame. Free throw good, another nothing but net for Foster. So Williamson will go out, Simon will come back in.
Walton and Garcia remain on the bench with 2 fouls.
Walton got his really early. Foster's second free throw, wow, I mean, he is on at the line tonight. What's he got so far?
8 for 8. He's got 14 points.
14 of the 30, it's 30-20. Lagoote's lead is 10. Youngman picked up, pulls out, get it over to Simon. Simon tried to go around Paxton Arvin. Nice job by Paxton to cut off the baseline. Johnny Newhart driving, free throw line. Kicks it back out, and again down low, they kick out to Grisham. Simon 3-ball. Yeah, boy, that's unselfish by Grisham. He had an open corner 3, but Simon's a really good shooter apparently out there. And he makes it a 30-23 game from the left elbow. Van Hoy to Will Lyon. Lyon, he goes strictly right, really doesn't go left at all. He'll have to add some of that as he goes on in his varsity career. But we're not complaining now. He's getting those points off that right glass. He's got the ball now inside 2 minutes. Goes right side to Foster. Foster outside the right elbow. He goes right side baseline. Pull up, jump shot. No, hit the side of the backboard. And then Foster committed the foul. Went over the back for the rebound. The lead is 7 for the Lions. They'll bring 2 more players back in. Pardonani will come back in. So will Ash. Newhart, Wagner will exit. Lions would like to finish strong here, but it was a 10-point lead. It's now 7. Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball. Minute 45 left first half. Youngman 3. Missed that one. Lions were fortunate. He fell down, thought he had contact. They get the rebound, though, on the long rebound to Pardonani. They'll set it back up with Ash. Over to Youngman. Youngman out top. Simon. Dribbles left, dribbles right, hands off. Ash to the basket. Layup good off the glass. And the lead cut in half from 10-5 with a minute 19 left first half. Van Hoy over to Foster. AJ guarded by Youngman well outside the arc. See if he wants to take him. AJ gets it out to Salmon. Salmon, difficult pass. Van Hoy may have got away with the travel there, picked up his pivot foot, but maybe not, maybe in the nick of time. Lions will bring it back out with Van Hoy. Now Lyon, 48 seconds to go. Possession arrow to Jac-Cen-Del. Paxton Arvin. 40 seconds left. Arvin looking right, giving it to Foster with 35. Lions taking off some clock on this possession as we wind down the first half. Lions' biggest lead have been 10. It's 5 now. With 23 seconds to go. Foster near the midcourt stripe, dribbling with his right hand. 16 seconds to go. Now he's dribbling with his left hand, brings it back out midcourt. Lyon, the clock down to 10. Now Foster, the Lions will have to make a move here with 8. And that move will be with A.J. Foster. Drives in, and he lost the ball. All of that for a turnover on the Lions. Not a good possession with 3.6 to go. And only a 5-point lead. They'll have an opportunity here. The Lions will press them full court. They're having trouble getting it inbounds. They do now. And they'll have to heave a midcourt well short. And the shot. Oh, the clock didn't go.
The clock stopped. It had started.
Unbelievable. They made the basket on the tip in, but the clock would have ended surely.
Yeah.
And the officials really don't know. You know, they're not looking at the clock necessarily. There's no way that clock wouldn't have gone down to 0, but
it was a very impressive make from Pardonani. I mean, it was an athletic move put back, but there's no way the clock would not have gone
the heave from midcourt was well short. Pardonani was there. He shot it with about a second left, maybe 1.4.
When it stopped.
1.4 where it stopped. And they're having trouble with the scoreboard. Yeah.
Well known.
And the half is over. They did not count it.
That's correct.
Probably the correct call. So that's what they're telling the coach right now of Jac-Cen-Del. So the Lions started off well, 11-2. Jac-Cen-Del got it within 3. The Lions had a 10-point lead. And the last 5 points of the first half belong to Jac-Cen-Del, and they will have the ball to start the third quarter. A 3-overtime game to start this one. North Davies 59-58 over West Washington. And right now at halftime, the Lions lead Jac-Cen-Del 30-25 on Razor Radio Sports.
Exciting news for Loogootee residents. Lions Baseball and Softball, Inc. is a nonprofit youth organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a free throw shooting contest now between the 56th graders. Loogootee High School's 5th grade shooter and against Jac-Cen-Del's Each of the winners gets a $20 gift, gets sporting goods gift card, courtesy of the insurance shop.
They did have a heave at midcourt with 1.4 to go. Did not reach the basket. Pardonani had the tip in at the buzzer, you would think, but the buzzer would have gone off, and that's the way the officials ended it, 30-25 at halftime. Well, the Lions got off to a good start, Jack Fellers, 11-2, and then they got the lead up to 10, 30-25, but it's a little too close for comfort right now.
Yeah, it feels like we're right on the verge of being able to break out there. We had Will kind of slow down there in the second quarter. He had a really good first quarter, didn't get to the basket and score a whole lot in the second quarter, and we saw AJ taking it more to the basket, getting fouled, going to the line. With our stats, we've got Gunnar Fox, 2 points. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, no shots taken. AJ Foster has 14, 3 for 9 from the field, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Christian Garcia with 2 points, 1 for 2 from the field, missed our only 3-point field goal we've taken. Will Lyon has 9, 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 1 from the free throw line on an and 1. Cooper Van Hoy took 1 shot, he missed it. And Seth Salmon has 3 points. He's 1 for 2 from the field and 1 for 2 from the free throw line to add up to our 30 points. And for the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles, we have Johnny Newhart, 0 for 4 from the field, has yet to score. Landon Ash has 2 points. He's 1 for 1 from the field. He missed 2 free throws. Chase Youngman taking a bunch of threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. He's 1 for 5 from 3, 1 for 1 from 2, 2 for 6 from the field with 5 points. Darian Grisham has 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 0 for 3 from the field for 2 points. Blake Wagner, 1 for 1 from the field for 2 points. James Pardonani, 2 for 4 from the field for 4 points. And Luke Simon, 3 for 6 from the field, 3 for 3 from the line for his total of 10 points, adding up to Jac-Cen-Del's 25.
If you think about it, those stats that you gave, I don't know if you had the total shots for Loogootee, but by far the majority of them coming from Lyon and from Foster. And the others sprayed around with a shot or 2, but I think we're going to have to get some more offense from somebody other than those 2.
Right, we've taken 21 shots, 16 of them being from Foster and Lyon.
And so far, it's been good enough. The Lions do lead 30-25 here in the first half here. So we'll take a break. come back with our second half play after this on Razor Radio Sports.
Purdue Farms in Washington is committed to doing.
Well, they have big problems with that scoreboard. That they're probably going to have to reset that scoreboard. Is probably what they're going to have to do. It has to be in the computer part of it.
Yeah, something's going on. I'm guessing the player fouls are going to be off now. Since it reset, I'm guessing they're all going to be wrong now.
Because it's stopped altogether. North Davis was having a problem with it kicking off altogether, so Dow had to go get the instruction manual for it, and he had to go to the scoreboard and punch different numbers in sequence to get it completely reset for that brand of scoreboard.
Loogootee, proud to support our student athletes in Martin County, wishing you a healthy and successful season this year. And by the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 9395, 300 Vine Street in Loogootee, a proud sponsor of Loogootee basketball.
You want to know your home is safe when you're away? Area 1 Protection Services is Southwestern Indiana's choice for the latest in security equipment for both your home and office. Offering the latest technology from cameras you can monitor on your cell phone to complete security systems that cover every window and door at your home or business. Put Area 1 Protection on the job for you. Area 1 Protection offers big city security with the small town monthly fees and local faces and service you know. Call 812-787-0140.
Williams Brothers Healthcare Pharmacy now offers convenient, easy-to-tear medication packaging. These dose packs are labeled morning, noon, evening, and bedtime, so you never have to worry about when to take your medications. Take the guessing and remembering them, and let Williams Brothers Dose Pack help you with this modern take of the old pill box. Williams Brothers Dose Pack manages your medications for you. Contact your local store to set up your WB Dose Packs. Williams Brothers, serving our patients for over 100 years.
Save the date for the biggest construction show in the state. Back again this year at the Simon Graber Complex for 2 big days. Friday, February 7th and Saturday, February 8th. It's the Davies County Construction Show with over 70-plus vendors all related to the construction industry under one roof. From home remodels to building from the ground up to sprucing up outdoors at your home with patio furniture, you will find it all. Come out for 2 big days of free stuff, great food, demonstrations, and lots of home improvement ideas. February 7th and 8th, save the dates for the 2025 Davies County Construction Show at the Simon Graber Complex.
Craig Bateman, Jack Feller is back at Jack Butcher Arena. It's the initial insurance shop. Santa Slam. Santa good to you, Jack Fellers?
Santa was good to me. I got this nice watch right here from Santa, and I got a new mattress.
And you were on his naughty list, so that's pretty good deal.
It is.
You got wait. You got a new mattress?
I did get a new mattress.
How did you get that down the chimney?
That's a good question.
Wow. Merry Christmas to you.
It was in a nice box. It was. You wouldn't believe the process it was getting that thing unfolded. It was wrapped so tightly.
Wow. Well, Merry Christmas. Hope it was a great one for you. New Year's just around the corner, and our next broadcast after tonight will actually be next Friday night. Crawford County plays Shoals at Shoals. Coach Wagner and Alan Williams will have that one for you. That's Friday night. And then it's a double dip of Loogootee basketball on Saturday. The girls are at Clay City. That's a 1 o'clock start. And Gibson Southern and Coach Mark Rohr. That'll be a tough one. They're going to come here to Jack Butcher Arena. That was kind of a late pickup. Coach Rohr needed a game and knew who to call, and Coach Smith picked it up. So that'll be next Saturday. And then if you look a little bit down the next week or so, the Lions girls are at Wood Memorial. That'll be a tough one, Jack Fellers. Wood Memorial having a good season.
Good sophomore girls that have gone through some travel ball, and they're playing really well.
And that's on Thursday the 9th. And then on Friday the 10th, Vincent Gervais boys are here at Loogootee. And on the 11th, Loogootee girls are here in the afternoon against Bloomfield. And so from here on out, once we get to next weekend, it seems to not stop between the two. Girls season only another month month left in the regular season, basically. And the tournament coming up. This time a month from now, we'll know who we're playing in the sectional. They'll probably have the draw by then.
Probably be about a month away.
For the girls. And right now, the guys. So Wade Walton is back in there after exiting with 2 fouls very early. Paxton Arvin is in. Cooper Van Hoy will not start here in this quarter. So the Lions going with a little bit different look. Walton, Foster, Van Hoy, Lyon, and Garcia. And for them, looks like they're going to start their originals. Newhart, Youngman, Ash, Luke, Simon, and Pardonati. Here we go. They'll have the ball. It's only a 5-point game.
See if the Lions can get some more scores here.
Down to Pardonati, and there's a great play by Garcia to take it away. Gets it off to Foster. So the Lions get a turnover early on. Wade Walton driving to the basket. Hands off Garcia. He goes up, swatted away from him. And the Lions are empty on their first possession as well. Simon for Jac-Cen-Del. Down to Pardonati. Again, Garcia with a great play, and they're going to say out of bounds, Pardonati.
I thought he shoved him out of bounds pretty good.
Well, he kind of put his back end into him.
It's like he was blocking him out for a rebound on the shot.
Yeah, and he took it too. Looked like to the rib a little bit, Pardonati. So they took Youngman out within the first 30 seconds. Something coach didn't like from his junior Chase Youngman. Now the Lions see if they can do something here in their second possession with Wade Walton down to Foster, low post. Foster looking to make a move down there. He does. And jump shot good. A.J. Foster, 32-25. 7-point Lion lead. Ash gets down. And again, Paxton Arvin. Wow, he took a spill trying to get the ball. A good hustle by the Lion junior, Paxton Arvin. Lion defense has been good so far here in the 3 possessions to start the quarter. And maybe too good there. The Lions will have a foul. And that's
Foster.
Okay, AJ. Nope, that's Wade Walton. I thought he put up number 4. So Wade Walton will pick up his 3rd foul. He spent most of the first half on the bench.
Coach Smith going to trust him not to get his 4th real quick here.
Van Hoy starts on the bench here in this quarter. Paxton Arvin gets the start instead. And it's 6:39 left. 3 ball by Jac-Cen-Del's Newhart's no good and saved into Loogotee's hand. Foster on the run. And the pass is errant. It goes into the hands of Jac-Cen-Del. Now they'll push it up with Grisha. So the Lions turn it over. Foster thought he had Lyon, but they got in the passing lane and took it away. Lions lead 7. Simon, corner to Pardonati. Down low, it goes to Ash. Ash kicks it out. Driving is Newhart. Shot good. Johnny Newhart. 32-27, a 5-point Lion lead. Lions trying to get back to the 500 mark at 5-5. Jac-Cen-Del trying to do the same at 4-4. Foster out at the 3-point arc. Hasn't taken one of those, and he had it swatted away by Pardonati. Now, Newhart had it swatted by Foster. That's going to be Loogootee basketball. Foster swatted it off the hand of Jac-Cen-Del. Boy, Pardonati got out there quick, closed on Foster, and blocked his 3-point shot.
Foster sure thought he was going to be able to convince that official otherwise if he thought different.
But Foster did a great job of forgetting that and getting back and getting his own block.
He did. He hustled back.
Now Paxton Arvin to Walton. Walton down. Foster again. Spin move. He's fouled. Be the first foul on the Eagles. Jac-Cen-Del. First time these two teams have ever met.
That's 3 on Newhart.
So Newhart will go 3 fouls. Loogootee, by the way, the smallest enrollment.
I noticed that as well.
In this 4-team classic. All very close, but Loogootee the smallest. Paxton Arvin, all 1A schools, enrollment size. Gets it out to Garcia. Garcia to Lyon. Lyon got off to a quick start, then a little quiet in that second quarter. Foster driving around. Nice kick. And a bucket by Garcia off the dish. Well, I mean, why wouldn't they think that Foster is going to go up with it as strong as he is? but he had 2 men on him, so he just dished it off to the left side to Garcia, trying to complete the three-point play.
You really like to see him draw his defender there and kick it over, or in other cases, maybe kick it out for a shot to one of our shooters.
Lion lead is 7. Garcia free throw, trying to make it an 8-point lead, and that one's hard.
He still added that extra little dribble in there again.
Yeah. Pardonani now has the ball, driving in. Nice move. Can't get it, but 2 free throws coming as Garcia fouled him.
That'll be his third.
He's tall and lanky, pretty quick.
Very athletic looking kid.
He's a 6'4" junior, James Pardonani. Lions' second foul. Loogoot's, but the third on Garcia. So for Walton and Garcia. Pardonani shot is good. They haven't shot a lot of free throws. The Lions have been really good. 6-point lead. Pardonani's free throw, no, rattles out. Foster board for the Lions. So the lead is 6 for the Lions, 2 possessions. Foster gets it to Arvin, down low Garcia, another bucket.
Very similar to what Foster did earlier. Arvin drew the defender and dumped it down to Christian for the bucket.
Nice job, a little no-look by Paxton Arvin. 1 bounce pass to Garcia. Now down to Pardonani, other end, missed it, but he's fouled. Ooh, that's going to be 4 fouls on either Walton or Garcia, whichever one they number. And it's going to be on Garcia. And Garcia really playing well here in this third quarter.
We finally got somebody else to get a couple buckets here, but it looks like Gunner's going to come in and give him a break.
So Pardonani will shoot 2 free throws. First is good. Wagner will come in for Newhart. For the Lions, Fox will come in for Garcia with those 4 fouls. 7-point Lion lead, 36-29. They've led the entire game. Pardonani's free throw is hard this time. Rebound, Gunner Fox hands off to Foster. 4:30 to go here in this third quarter with a 7-point Lion lead. Walton over to Lion.
They're really guarding his right hand now.
Lion goes all the way on the opposite side, right hand. Walton, Gunner Fox, Walton, A.J. Foster. A.J. back to the volleyball line right. Gets a pick from Gunner. Takes it, drives to the bucket. Nowhere to go with it. Except to Gunner Fox, who couldn't get the shot. A little weak. It's a nice job by Foster to find Fox, but he couldn't find the bucket. So the lead remains 7 inside 4 minutes, third quarter for the Lions. Driving is Ash. Ash kicks it out to Grisham. Grisham taken away by A.J. The Lions have 2-on-1. I don't think A.J. is going to give this one up. He goes up. He's fouled. 2 free throws coming. He might have, but the trailer to him wasn't exactly a speedster. It's Gunner Fox. And Gunner was going to say all the way, you take it, A.J. And to the free throw line he goes, where he's been very good. Second foul on Pardonani. A.J.'s free throw, good again, nothing but net again. So a good game back for A.J., not particularly field goal-wise, but free throw-wise, terrific.
And now he's been drawing the defenders and kicking it out some more. Starting to play really well this third quarter.
Lions trying to build that lead back up a little bit. The biggest lead has been 10. Now it's 9 on the 2 free throws. Timeout call, we'll take it. 3:39 left, third quarter. Lions lead up to 9, 38-29 on Razor Radio Sports.
Napa know-how. Toys Auto Parts is your Napa Auto Parts source for quality automotive parts for your car. Napa know-how to help you find the right vehicle battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done right. They also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, boats, RVs, and tractors. Stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Toys Auto Parts, and Washington, Shoals, Loogootee, and Jasper. On the court, things can change in an instant. Off the court, it's not that different. When things in your life change, your insurance should too. Chad Wade, your Martin County agent, is ready to serve you for all your auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity needs. Stop by his office at 304 John F. Kennedy Avenue. InFarmBureau.com. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
It's a 9-point Loogootee Lion lead here in the third quarter. How many is AJ up to?
He's 10 for 10 from the line. 18 points.
So AJ
made 4
pushing,
field goals.
Pushing another 20-point game, most of it from the line. Most of them down low, pushing the button down there of the defenders of Jac-Cen-Del. They have the basketball, the Eagles do, trailing by 9 with 3:30 to go. Paxton Arvin trying to guard Newhart, did a nice job of it. And he got in there, and it's going to be, I think, off of Paxton Arvin. But tell you what, Paxton's played a nice ball game. He seems to be everywhere. And it's 38-29, 3:20 left, third quarter. Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball. Pardonani outside the arc. Gets it down low. Grisham shot good off the glass. Lead back to 7 at 38-31. Lions just can't get away from this pesky Jac-Cen-Del team. Garcia on the bench with 4 fouls. Arvin over to Foster. AJ looks down low, nothing. Now he starts to dribble. And he'll bring it back out near the midcourt stripe over toward the scoreboard. Gets it to Lyon now, with 2:45 to go, third quarter. Lyon spread it out a little bit. Walton will hold it, and he'll make them come out. Walton hands off to Gunnar Fox. Fox back to Walton. Wade will dribble right, then left, now back right. And he'll give it up to Fox. They're doing a nice job of keeping it out of the Lions' guard's hand. Now Will Lyon has it. And a foul.
I didn't see anybody.
I didn't either, but Jac-Cen-Del committed the foul, and the Lions will have it out of bounds. That'll be Blake Wagner foul. They'll bring Youngman back in, Pardonani out, Ash out.
They like to get these guys a lot of breaks. They sub a lot of guys in and out.
Well, they do, and remember, there's 2 games, and they'll have the early down to. Oh, Gunnar gave it to Paxton Arvin. Either way, it was going to be an easy basket on the inbounds pass. And their coach is looking toward the bench, saying, "How in the world could it be that easy?" Now they throw it away, and the Lions' lead is 9. How did they get that open? Down low, Gunnar Fox could have laid it in easily, but he handed off to Paxton Arvin. It's almost like, let's give my buddy a bucket here. And the buddy scored it with no problem, Paxton Arvin.
I would have liked to see Fox go back up with that on the right side, but he gave it to the left side.
Well, Gunnar is left-handed, though. So it's 40-31, isn't he? Is he right-handed?
I'm not sure.
I think he goes up with his left more often than not. But 2:12 left, the Lions' lead is 9. And Jac-Cen-Del starting to give it away a little bit here.
I was looking, I'm not saying anything, but the most free throws made in the Loogootee game without a miss was Brant Ackerman against Washington in 1988. He made 16 for 16 from the line.
You're not saying anything? What are you saying there?
I'm not saying anything else. I'm just stating a Loogootee record.
All right. Well, can you tell me something else? Why are you telling me that?
Because A.J. Foster is 10 for 10 in this game.
There you go. 10 for 10 from the free throw line. 40-31. Boy, Coach Wagner would be all over you.
You pulled it out of me.
Now the Lions have it with a 9-point lead. Paxton Arvin over in the corner to Foster. Foster back out front. Now A.J. right corner in the middle to Walton. Lyon. Boy, the Lions have taken, one 3-point basket in the entire.
We had another one from A.J. that got blocked here.
Yeah, that's true. Now it gets away from the Lions, but out of bounds to Loogootee right in front of Coach Smith.
But yeah, in today's basketball, 2 threes an entire game through 3 quarters at least.
Van Hoy has come in for Gunnar Fox. Gets it over the top into the back court. So the Lions with 1:40 left. Paxton Arvin. Arvin driving. Nothing there. Back out to A.J.
More
Lions
patient offense.
A little patient now. Taking a little time off the clock with a 9-point lead. Foul situation, they have 4, so if they foul the Lions, 2 free throws coming. The Lions have 3 fouls in the quarter. Now the Lions swing it left side. Lyon gets it back to Walton. Walton with 1:15 left. Paxton Arvin. This is a combination that really hasn't played together. Paxton Arvin in with this group. Lyon skirts the baseline there, the sideline.
They're able to work this zone and just work the ball around.
Now Van Hoy. Van Hoy in the middle to Lyon, down to Paxton Arvin. Fakes, goes up, missed the shot. He probably shouldn't have faked in the first place. Either would have made the bucket and got fouled or both. Driving is Newhart. He missed it, but he's fouled. And it's a 9-point game with 52 seconds to go, but 2 free throws coming for Johnny Newhart. So the Lions took off a lot of time, couldn't make any hay on that last possession. And the free throw good by Newhart. All right, Keith Greenwell watching and listening from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, says Feller's doing a great job. That's you.
Me and Keith like to give each other a hard time. I see him at other school sporting events once in a while.
He goes to a few, doesn't he? All right, so when he's not there, he's in Florida watching. 40-33, both free throws are made. It's still only a 7-point game. The Lions led by 5 at the half, and they turn it over. The Lions really haven't been able to close out either of the 2 quarters well.
They've been trying to, this patient offense here, and we did really well that last possession. Didn't get a great look at the bucket, and then that time we just threw it away.
So they can get within 5, maybe even 4 here with a 3. 30 seconds left. Simon gets it over to Grisham. Out to Youngman. He traveled.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And driving is Grisham. Hard to the basket. Good. Over Will Lyon. The lead is 5 again, 40-35. Both teams have scored 10 in the quarter. 14 seconds left in this quarter. Still anybody's ball game here. Lyon traveled, and now they'll have an opportunity with just a tick under 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
A bad shot and 2 back-to-back turnovers for the Lions.
This is a game you don't want to get away from you for sure. 7 seconds left. Youngman with 5. He'll drive, and they'll have to heave up a 3 ball. It's no good. Good job by Wade Walton to cut off Johnny Newhart. But the lead is 5. Loogootee will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. 40-35 Lions after 3 on Razor Radio Sports.
Having trouble with your cable company? This keeps getting worse. It's time to make the change to online streaming. Streaming TV at home is easy with high-speed fiber internet from RTC Communications. Get all your favorite channels at a much lower cost. Whatever streaming option you choose, it all starts with a connection. And RTC Communications is here for you. Sign up now by calling 812-486-3211 and stream away. Save money while enjoying your favorite programs at home. Connect with RTC today. Call 812-486-3211.
Hopefully Loogootee can figure out how to run a clock.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
It's in the chat.
Practitioner at the Davies Community
Brady
Hospital
Johnson.
Medical Clinic. Your health matters, and I'm here to make every second count during your visit. Let's have a real conversation about your health, and I'll help guide you on your wellness journey. Your family's health is my priority, and I'm excited to be part of that care. I'm Tammy Quitting, and I'm one of the people you know providing the health care you trust.
Fourth quarter ready to get underway. Greg Bateman and Jack Fellers at the Santa Slam, brought to you by the Insurance Shop in Loogootee and Odin. The Lions have the ball, but this one's too close for comfort. 40-35, a 5-point lead. Cooper Van Hoy gets it to Walton. They come out in a little trap here.
A little 1-3-1.
Yeah, and that's been causing Lions fits most of the year. They may have to call timeout. They do, so that's not a good start to the quarter. 12 seconds in. It's a 30-second break.
And that's what they ended that half in, or that last quarter in. You think we had something drawn up there to work with it. And we had worked it well, that one possession against it, but now the Lions are struggling with it.
When where they struggle, the Lions get it over in the corner, and they just can't get out. That's happened time and time again this year, in particular against North Davies in the opener at Forest Park, Washington, and there as well. So they're going to have to be able to correct that.
And hopefully now with this zone, we can get a skip pass across and we can get to our shooters. I noticed Wade hasn't taken a shot this entire game, but we've only taken 2 threes, and oftentimes his shots come from the perimeter.
Now Van Hoy will take it in bounds, and it's over in the corner.
An awkward spot there.
Awkward spot is right. 5-point lead, Loogootee. Fourth quarter just underway. They get it to Foster. Where it's a little different here is and Cooper Van Hoy just lost the ball. Foster had it over to him in the corner, and it went right through his hands. So the Lions turn it over. I think he was ready to either drive or get ready to shoot, but took his eye off the ball. So this is the closest they've been in a while. They can get even closer. Grisham driving on Lyon again, hands it off down low. Ash's shot short. Rebound to the Lions. Will Lyon, who has not scored in quite some time. And a nice first quarter, not much since then offensively. Now Paxton Arvin's trapped. Paxton gets it over to Van Hoy. Van Hoy, boy, when he gets trapped, it's tough because he's small and he has to throw it way over. Walton, three.
His first shot.
Yeah, Wade Walton.
Make.
Boy, do we need that. Wade Walton, and that's exactly what you mentioned. The Lions were able to skip it center, then right. And that's a big bucket, up by 8 now the Lions are. Simon. Driving is Grisham. Foster cuts him off. Grisham still trying to drive. Hands it off to Newhart. Newhart guarded by Walton. Walton pushes off a little bit. Shot, no, and Foster for the rebound. Boy, that went down and out. So the Lions lead is 8. Their biggest has been 10. Lion 3. Air ball. Boy, the Lions have shot so many air balls on 3 this year.
All of a sudden, we've doubled the number of threes we've taken this game in this quarter alone.
Grisham in the lane. Shot drops off the back iron. The lead now 6. Garcia with 4 fouls will check in at the next stop. Cooper Van Hoy gets it over the top of the trap. Now to Walton. Walton down. Arvin finds himself open. Missed the shot. Paxton fouled. Wow, wow, wow. Paxton, a great spin move, and nobody was near him. Missed the layup, and then committed the foul.
Looks like Seth probably going to be coming in for
on
him.
the rebound.
It was a really good move.
It was.
And the shot was so close to falling.
Salmon will come in. Garcia will come in, and Arvin will go out, as will Cooper Van Hoy. So it should have been there an 8-point lead, back to 6, and they can cut it even further with 6 minutes left in the ballgame. Ash gets it to Grisham. Grisham driving, spin move, lane, good. So Grisham scores.
Made his last 4 shots.
And it is 43-39. The lead is 4. That's as close as they have been in a long time. And just a moment ago, the Lions could have taken that lead up to 10. Now Seth Salmon is caught in the corner over there. He goes over the top to Foster. Now Lyon driving. Tough move, blocked away by Pardnani again. Into the hand of Garcia. He's fouled. I'll tell you what, the time Garcia has been in there has been really important. He's so strong. And he was able to get out of there with it after the block.
He's able to rebound well, play real physical down low. That's what we really need.
Out top to Garcia. It's only a 4-point game. Still 5.5 left. Now Walton down to Lyon. Lyon. Foster. Loogootee Lions will play a really good West Washington team who lost in 3 overtimes to North Davies. They'll play them tonight at 7:30. Garcia traveled. He was trapped and pulled his pivot foot. And they can take the lead, believe it or not, down to 1 with a 3. 2 with a 2.
The Lions still struggling to find a way to score against this 1-3-1 zone.
Well, it's 5 minutes left now in a 4-point game. Of course, West Washington watching this too. They know what they can do defensively against the Lions. Pardnani with a terrific move and a bucket and a foul, and he could take the lead, or drop the lead down to 1. James Pardnani, 43-41. Who's that foul on? It's on Salmon. It's on Salmon, his second. Free throw, no good. And a foul on the rebound, and Salmon may be hurt down there.
Looks like he got hit in the nose.
That'll be on Jac-Cen-Del on the rebound. Salmon up. Yeah, but got poked somewhere. That's only the second team foul.
Second on 30, Blake Wagner.
Salmon will go out. Paxton Arvin will check back in for the Lions. And they'll check out Seth Salmon down there. Looks like he's holding the bridge of his nose. Got hit pretty good. Lions need something here. 2-point lead, 4:40 to go in the ballgame. Garcia trapped, driving baseline now to Arvin. Arvin back out to Lyon. Lyon to Paxton. Paxton. Walton. Lyon now Foster. AJ may have to take matters into his own hands pretty soon and try to maybe even just drive that zone. He's in the middle of that zone now, but he kicks it back out to Arvin. Arvin.
If we get a skip here, we got Wade wide open for the three again. He's going to hit another.
Garcia over to Arvin. Arvin spends too much time in the corner down there, and he's trapped. And the Lions have to call a timeout. I don't understand. The Lions too often this year, instead of heading out to where there's a little bit of space, go backwards and they're
stuck in that corner.
They're stuck in the corner where there's a defender and two sidelines and a baseline.
And what we like to do is we have that far side guy come up to the high post on the opposite side to give you another out. That's what it seems like we're missing, is another out for that ball handler that gets trapped.
And I think the Lions just they just don't move the ball quick enough a lot of times. It ends up in the hands for a lot longer than it should. And that's what cost the Lions there. Cost them a timeout is what it cost them. 4:10 left in the ball game. It's only a 2-point game. The Lions had an 11-2 lead. That was almost erased. Then it was 40-30, and that's been almost erased. Or 30-20, I should say. It's 43-41 now.
With a lone three from Walton in this quarter.
And the Lions, as they chase that 500 mark, this one is one of those games you've got to win. West Washington will be a difficult game.
When I was looking at this team to try to see how they were, you see they're 3-3, 3-4. I see South Ripley, South Dearborn, Rising Sun. It didn't tell me a whole lot.
No. And they've got some ball players. I don't think they have anybody elite, but all of them are pretty decent.
A couple good shooters, and then I think 34, Pardonani is just a really, really good athlete.
So the Lions, Walton will throw it inbounds. 2-point lead for Loogootee with 4:10 left in the ballgame. All kinds of time. Lions get it into Will Lyon. Now to Paxton Arvin. Arvin to Will Lyon. Walton. AJ's on the opposite side, but they can't find him. Garcia. Now to Paxton Arvin.
Doesn't feel like Foster's looking for his
perimeter
shot at all tonight.
No, it does not. And now there's a foul as Paxton Arvin did a nice job that time of getting around the defender. The defender had nothing to do but put a knee out there.
That'll be the fourth on Newhart.
Okay. And only the third on the team here in the quarter. So the Lions will have to take it inbounds again. Will Lyon over the top to AJ. Now to Foster. To Lyon. Back to AJ. Somebody's going to have to make a play. A 2-point lead, you don't want to play not to lose for sure. AJ to Lyon. Back to AJ. Foster picked up his dribble. Gets it to Lyon. Lyon now goes left side to Arvin.
We've only
Arvin in the middle.
4 field goals this quarter.
Wow. Foster brings it back out. That trap has caused the Lions some problems here. Not so many turnovers, but just getting any shots. Now they get into Lyon. Lyon has Walton down low, and he had to swat it away, but got it back. Pardonani's had several of those. He's a difference maker down low, no question about that. Now Walton. Middle. Will Lyon. Clock it under 3 minutes. 2:54 left, a 2-point Lion lead. Lions get it to Foster. In the middle to Lyon. Lyon, strong move to the hoop, swatted away by Pardonani again, right into Lyon's hand. I think they better go to option B instead of the Pardonani in the middle.
Which would probably be our perimeter shot here. Wade wasn't ready to shoot that.
Garcia strong. Lyon, shot blocked again. And Jac-Cen-Del fans will not like that. 2 free throws coming for Will Lyon.
Must have got him, tipped him on the hand on the way up. It was close.
I heard a little slap, I thought. 2:28 to go, 2:29 to go. 2 free throws coming to Lyon.
That'll be 3 on Wagner.
I thought Coach Smith might call a timeout there. The Lions really weren't getting anything that looked like it was going to open up a shot.
I've tried to keep track. I think the Lions have 3 timeouts left. But I may have missed
2 free throws coming for Will Lyon. Makes it. Is that his first point since the first quarter, or at least?
I believe it is.
Certainly
for a while.
Yeah, since the first half. Lions have been good at the free throw line. They need to be good here down the stretch. Lead by 3. 2:29 left in the ballgame. Will Lyon's second free throw, no good. And the rebound into the hand of Ash. They get it up to Wagner. Corner they go. Cardinani. And Wade Walton gets in the passing lane. Not a great pass. Not a great idea on the pass, and the Lions steal it with 2:13 to go. Foster. Down to Garcia. Garcia trapped again down low. Got it away to Foster. Foster gets out of there. Throws it over to Walton. Walton corner Lyon. Lyon being chased. Remember, the Lions will have double bonus on the next foul. Minute 52 left. And what'd they call? Another foul? So the Lions... What? Who'd they call?
Paxton.
Well, he must have chicken winged, huh? Trying to get out of the trap. Paxton Arvin picks up the foul. So that's a game changer. Could be. 3-point game. Minute 50 left. Timeout. Jac-Cen-Del will take it on Razor Radio Sports.
This is Louis Kavanaugh Jr. of the Davis County Right to Life, asking you to join with me as we pray for our new administration as they take office in January. Our country has gone through turmoil during this election cycle. We also need to realize that abortion is not health care. It is the taking of the life of the unborn. Let us join together to put God back into our lives, and may God bless America. Paid for by Martin County Right to Life.
This is Martha inviting you to join us for a New Year's Eve feast, serving a special buffet from 4 to 8:30. We want to wish everyone a safe and happy New Year. We also want to thank all of you, our customers, for your business. Stalls will be closed New Year's Eve, January 2nd. The buffet will be ready for you with our mouth-watering favorites for you to enjoy. So start the year out right and dine with us at Stalls Like Your Restaurant, 3 miles north of Loogootee on Highway 231.
Well, I don't necessarily like the way this one's trending. The Lions have led throughout. Jac-Cen-Del has never had the lead, but the Lions lead it by 3 with a minute 50 left. And the offense just non-existent. They kind of taking the air out of the ball on that trap, not really looking for shots. And then when they had one or two, couldn't connect. But I guess they were hoping for free throws, and now there's a foul on Paxton Arvin.
Thought that could have gone the other way like this one down here.
Paxton went flying. That's his second foul in just a matter of seconds. His third in the ball game, and both teams now will shoot free throws the rest of the way after that one.
Paxton's grabbing his lip. Looks like there's probably some blood there.
Yeah, Paxton got hit pretty good, and he'll have to, maybe his tooth.
Yeah, maybe.
He says he's okay, but if there's some blood, they'll refer him over to the sideline, and they do. At least to get a towel.
I think he has a minute here to decide if he's bleeding or not.
Well, they're going to bring in Cooper Van Hoy for him, and he'll go to the tunnel, get taken care of down there. 3-point Lion lead. Both teams will be in the bonus on the next foul, double bonus. First game went 3 overtimes. We don't even need an overtime here. We need to finish this one off in regulation. And the ball gets away, and Garcia comes up there with it. Well, Christian Garcia's played a role in this game. 4 fouls. He's been on the bench much of the game. Cooper Van Hoy gets it over to AJ. Lions need a bucket, free throws, something.
It just doesn't feel like we're looking to score.
No. Foster dribbles in, dribbles out. He's fouled, and that's what they're looking for, or free throws. And I'm not sure why Grisham kind of grabbed him. Why would you grab AJ? He's going to the line for 2 free throws. Paxton Arvin is fine. He'll come back in.
Grisham's third foul.
And they'll wipe some moisture up on the...
I think that's about where Paxton went down.
Yeah. So free throws coming to A.J. Foster. The first one is no good. His first miss of the night. This one's big. It's only a 3-point game. Paxton comes back in for Cooper Van Hoy. 44-41, a minute 8 left in the ballgame. Lions led 40-31 at the third quarter break. They've only scored 4 points in this quarter. Make it 5. Foster makes that one. That's pretty big, though. 4-point lead. Now you get a stop. You're feeling a little better about things. Ash. There's a long 3 by Grisham. Good. You don't feel too good now. It's a 1-point game. 45-44, inside a minute. Boy, Grisham was ready to fire on that one. And the Lions again Even if they get fouled and hit 2 free throws, it's a one-possession game. But now they don't want to turn it over. Foster covered up in the corner, and he is fouled, and he will get 2 more free throws. Now you've got to hit both of these.
Grisham's made the last 5 shots he's taken.
A.J. Foster shooting 2.
So Foster will shoot 2 more free throws. That's the 4th foul on Wagner. Both of these are big. It's a 1-point game. Foster makes the free throw. 41.4 left in the ballgame. See if Coach calls timeout after the free throw if he makes it. He does, and he does call timeout. So the Lions lead is 3. It's a 30-second break. We'll keep it here. 47-44 with 41.4 to go. First game. This one started at 11 o'clock this morning, and it went almost a couple of hours. It was 3 overtimes. North Davies 59-58 over West Washington. The Lions will take on West Washington at 7:30, and they will either be at 500 at 5-5 or 4-6. Let's hope for the former. But still, lots of time left in this one. 41.4.
Jac-Cen-Del's probably wishing they could have gone to this trap a little bit sooner in this game. They seem to keep the gap close.
Well, and West Washington could, but remember, they played 3 overtimes. All right, let's see if the Lions can get a stop here.
Will giving some gentle pressure here, maybe.
Not a lot, just enough to maybe take a tick or 2 off. Now they get it over to Simon in the front court. Paxton Arvin on him. Simon to Wagner. Lions also have 4 fouls. 3 ball for the tie. Wagner no good. That was not a good shot. Lions get the rebound. Paxton Arvin, and Foster is fouled again. Wow, where did that shot come from? Wagner, first of all, was not really open, and he was kind of off balance.
I have that as the 2nd shot he's taken tonight.
Took the 3 for the tie. It would have been nice for them to go, but it didn't, and now the Lions with 22 seconds can get 2 more free throws from Foster. How many's he got in the night? Points. Free throw. Got that one to roll in. You can tell he's getting tired.
I believe that will be his 20th point on that free throw.
His first 10 were nothing but nets. The last 2 out of 3 he's hit, but clanged off the glass. That one goes down.
Correction, that is 23 for Foster.
5-point lead, 20 seconds to go, and the Lions do not want to foul here. And the Lions, with 15 seconds to go, get the ball. Paxton Arvin is fouled, and it looks like the Lions are going to get out of here with a win. Arvin will shoot 2 free throws on the other end. So a 5-point game with only 12.9 seconds to go. If you got nothing else to do tonight, Saturday night between the holidays, come on up. 6 o'clock tonight, it'll be North Davies and Jac-Cen-Del. And Loogootee will play West Washington at 7:30 as Paxton rims out the first shot on the free throw. 5-point game, 12.9 left. Second free throw after a couple of dribbles. Arvin makes this one. Lead is 6, still 2 possession. And instead they'll drive in for 2 off the glass. It's good. Timeout called, 6.9. That's the old, do you need a 3? You probably did, but still 6.9 to go. The Lions may have to hit another free throw or 2. It's a full timeout. And this one, it's been an interesting game. The Lions on the verge, Jack, of maybe blowing it out early with an 11-2 lead.
We were talking about a big blowout early.
Yeah, you were. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about it.
I couldn't remember the last time we did it.
Yeah, we were talking about comfortable ball games, and it's not been one of those years. It looked like it might be. The Lions looked really good in transition, really quick, 11-2. But they have struggled here. Jac-Cen-Del has played them well at 50-46.
I forgot that we had been playing so well in transition and even pushing the ball and made shots. I feel like we've gotten away from that a little bit. It seems like rather than letting them get set up in their zone, we could have maybe gone back to that. But with another game played tonight, a limited bench with some of the foul trouble we've been in, maybe that was difficult to do.
Paxton Arvin has given the Lions some really good minutes. Garcia, a lot of time on the bench. Wade Walton, a lot of time on the bench with foul trouble. 6.9 to go. Lions, first of all, have to get it in bounds, and then they'll have to hit a free throw or two. And the Lions, Paxton Arvin gets it into Will Lyon, and he'll be the one to shoot 2 free throws. A second goes off the clock. 5.3 left in the ball game. That West Washington team, that's going to be a tough one. They had North Davies 45-40 very late, about a minute or so left in the game. Regulation, North Davies tied it, eventually won it in 3 overtimes. Lions free throw is good. So a 5-point lead with 5 seconds to go. 51-46. Lion in double figures again. His second free throw also good, and the Lions are going to come out of this one. Ash will push it up quickly. He'll go to the hoop. The Lions will let him go. He'll score, and that'll be the final. It's a couple of pretty close games. The first one really close, 3 overtimes to North Davies. This one goes to the Lions, 52-48, and the Lions will take on Jac-Cen-Del at 7:30 tonight. And West Washington will play at 6 o'clock against, or rather Jac-Cen-Del will play at 6 o'clock against North Davies. That's fairly quick turnaround, but they'll have a little bit of time to spend in our fair city. Take a break, come back with our Bobcat Tough Animal of the Game, Jack Feller stats, and we'll see if Coach Smith pays us a visit. It's always a little bit different when you got another game at night, so we'll wait as long as we can, see what he has to say. But take a break, come back after this with a Lion win on Razor Radio Sports.
Attention farmers, it's the wrap-up of your sales event at Washington Chrysler Center, and that means big savings on all new Ram trucks. Choose a new 25 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab now with $10,000 off as low as $56,248, or take $7,000 off the new Ram 2500s. And there are a few 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds now with $8,000 in savings at $47,020. Put a red bow on it and drive your new ride home today at the Washington Chrysler Center.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Rick Porter, your Loogootee Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Rick Porter is a proud sponsor of Loogootee Lions on Razor Radio Sports. For all your investment needs, call 812-295-9446 or stop by the office at 1 North Street in Loogootee. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
The Indianapolis Colts hit the road for the final time this season as they take on the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. This is Matt Taylor. Enjoy me, Rick Venturi, and Lara Overton on Sunday as the Colts look to keep their playoff hopes alive. Kickoff is set for 1 with countdown to kickoff, getting to prep for game action starting at noon. It's the Colts and the Giants on Sunday, and you can hear it all right here on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Sunday at noon on the rate 94.5 WRZR.
That is tomorrow, and I don't know if after today's action, the Chargers in action and the Broncos in action, if the Colts will even be in position for a playoff match. But we'll see. Tomorrow, they'll play kickoff at 1 o'clock at New York. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, Jack Fellers, as you tally up those. The Bobcat Tough Animal of the game, I'm going to go Christian Garcia.
That's what I was thinking too, absolutely.
I don't know what stats you have for Christian, but the stats aren't necessarily going to tell the light for Garcia tonight.
He only had 6 points, but he was 3 for 5 from the field, and he spent a bunch of time on the bench with some foul trouble. But the moments he was in there, it felt like he gave us everything he could. He scored the ball. He moved the ball well. He hit a free throw. He missed his one free throw on an and one. But I believe Christian Garcia was the extra spark we needed that kept us from falling when Jac-Cen-Del made the run there.
Well, if the Lions have the muscle, it's Christian Garcia. He's not very tall, but he can back his man down, and Christian Garcia is our Bobcat Tough Animal of the game today. Wasn't easy for the Lions, as we said, but first quarter score, 13-11 after an 11-2 start. Never trailed. Second quarter score 30-25 after a 30-20 lead late in that second quarter. So the Lions had a little bit of problem finishing quarters. Third quarter, the Lions took a 9-point lead, led 40-31, and closed it out 52-48 over Jac-Cen-Del, and the Lions are at 500 right now. At 5-5, they'll try to get over the 500 mark, but that won't be easy. West Washington showed us they're a pretty good ball club today. They had the lead most of the day on North Davies, but North Davies did a great job coming back, winning in 3 overtimes, 59-48. That'll be a 6 o'clock game here, and then it will be the Lions and Jac-Cen-Del at 7:30. Coach coming up to talk. If you want to start your stats, why don't you go right ahead?
All right, I'll go ahead and give ours. I had Gunnar Fox with 2 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Wade Walton finished with 3 points. He took his first shot in the fourth quarter with a 3, and that was his only 3 for the night. A.J. Foster finished with 23. 15 for 16 from the free throw line is what I had him. 4 for 11 from the field. He took 1 3 and he missed it. Christian Garcia, I had finished with 6, all 3 2-point field goals. He missed 1 free throw on an and 1. I had Will Lyon with 12, hitting 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 4 for 13 from the field.
All right, let me stop you right there for a moment. Remember where you are, okay?
I got it.
All right, Coach Dave Smith joining us. And, Coach, you had to work for that one. We wondered early on. You got a big lead, great transition to start the game, and you just never could put them away. And you had to try. I don't know if you had to or you wanted to, but you had a new lineup in there. Paxton gave you a lot of minutes, but we thought Christian Garcia was a big difference in that game today, I guess.
Yeah, we just, Christian's got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
And, it seems like every game, him and Wade are sitting over there by us that second quarter, and we'd like to keep him on the floor a little more, but unfortunately that wasn't to be today. So but the other guys came in. Gunner wasn't 100%, gave us what he had. Seth did a nice job, and he banged his head, so we're going to have to kind of check on him, see where he's at for tonight. But so we'll go from there.
Paxton gave you some good
Yes,
minutes.
he did. Yeah, absolutely.
And you needed those, and it looked like you went to a bigger, kind of stronger lineup, less quickness, and I thought Paxton did a nice job for you.
Yeah, and he's capable of doing that, coming in, giving us some minutes, and as you said, he did that. He certainly did that today.
When they went to that trap, I don't know 3 minutes left in the ballgame. Was it a situation to where you knew you'd go to the line if they fouled, which you would? Were you not looking for the shot unless it was a really, really good shot, or was it something you were trying to take some time off the clock? What was the thought going to that, maybe about 3 minutes left on that trap?
Well, truthfully, a little bit of all the above. We, we were ahead, and we ran a little clock 5. We had 2 point-blank layups that we missed.
Yep, right.
I mean,
Yep.
That's the frustrating part. And, and then get to the free throw line, get the ball in our, the right guy's hands and get to the free throw line. So, but we didn't do a very good job against it, and we practiced on it. But, we're going to have to do a better job as coaches of working on that and, getting the ball in the middle and breaking it down. When we did that, we were effective, but we just didn't do it enough.
Well, you're right, getting the right man at the free throw line. AJ, I think he missed one the entire game. What was he, 13 for 14? What was AJ at the line?
15 for 16.
15 for 16 at the line. And whenever you have somebody like that you love to have the ball in his hands in a situation as it was today.
Oh, absolutely. I believe he was our leading free throw percent coming in. If not, he was right near the top. And I'm sure after today he is the leader. And, he'd been out a couple of games for us. So I think he was eager to play. His stamina, maybe he got pretty tired, but he was chasing 15 most of the day. And 15's a heck of a shooter, heck of a player, and I thought he did a pretty good job on him as well.
Well, he did an amazing job on him because he was held almost nothing. Youngman, so you're talking about, and that's what we noticed early on.
Ball and let him use his athletic ability, and he does that pretty well most of the time. And like I said, he was worn out at the end of the day from chasing 15 around all day.
Well, he's going to have to chase somebody tonight.
Yeah.
And West Washington, as you saw, I know they lost, but they're a good ball club.
Oh, they're very good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're good. And, we told our guys, coming into this thing that, first thing we wanted to win this morning or this afternoon and get to 500 finally. And, into calendar year, we can get a win tonight, be over 500 from where we were 3 weeks ago. I think it says a lot about the character of these kids. And you and I know what our schedule looks like second half of the year. So just try to get them one game at a time. And, we'll get together about 5:30 or so over at Lee's and walk through some stuff and then come play tonight and see what happens.
All right, Coach, see you then.
Thanks, Greg.
All right, Coach Dave Smith, the Lions win this one 52-48. They do indeed get back to the 500 mark, or not even back to the 500 mark at 5-5. All right, you know where you left off there?
I do. Cooper Van Hoy, he took one shot and he missed it. Paxton Arvin was finished with 3 points. He was 1 for 3 from the field. Didn't take any threes, and he was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Seth Salmon finished with 3 points. 1 for 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. As a team, we were 21 for 25, 84% from the free throw line. And also, I wanted to add, I had A.J. Foster with 23 points and 6 defensive rebounds. Not quite a double-double, but was getting there.
You know, and I think Cooper Van Hoy, he was taken out. Paxton Arvin played a lot of his minutes, but if I'm Cooper, and it's hard to do because you're such a young kid, you're a freshman, you can't get discouraged. Cooper's going to get those minutes back, and he's going to produce. But right now, the matchup today, I think, was Paxton maybe being the better option, and Cooper just has to be ready to go tonight because he might be that best option tonight.
Right.
All right, we'll take one more break, come back. The final again, 52-48 Lions over Jac-Cen-Del on Razor Radio Sports.